Hi Pisces, welcome back to Clear Compassion. This is Deirdre. Thank you so much for joining the channel. I am here with Spirit to bring light, love, and clarity from the divine. So please take the messages that are meant for your highest good and leave that which does not resonate. Let's jump right in. It's the 1st of February. So for many of you who already are familiar with my website, the month of February's newsletter is uploaded. Feel free to go in there and download it. I am getting ready to start something new and bigger in the month of February. But for now, let's take a sneak peek at what is ahead for all of you. How can I be more flexible right now? Okay, flexibility can come in different forms. When it is within ourselves, it means how can we move through our day and our daily demands, right, with this flexibility. In other words, we are not allowing anything to distract us for the movement forward. What is it that we're trying to accomplish in this month? And how we can use our resources that we have on hand to do those things, okay? So also you want to be able to allow yourself to not have as much control into something, right? Letting go of anything that restricts you, because that is a form of resistance, and allow love to move through you so that you can trust the outcome of what is lying ahead in your new awesomeness. Okay. Today, actually, I'm going to use some compassion and empathetic cards that will allow you to see and identify any areas that need to be addressed. Okay. So let's go ahead in with our angels, ancestors, and higher beings. What messages can you help us with on our journey? Thank you. Oh, I love it. Look at this. Confidence. Okay. Now this comes out because we are looking towards building and instilling in ourselves how we can move each day with confidence in our knowingness, right? And this is like changing your beliefs so that it becomes a value to you, something that you do not let any outside elements get in the way of your confidence level, so that you can continue on working on the projects, working on the relationships, anything that you see that is important to you, right? So for many of us, this confidence level comes with that it's not valued on others' acceptance of you, right? So can you feel lovable without the love of somebody else? Can you feel beautiful and funny without somebody saying to you something derogatory, right? So this is leaving any negative influence behind. Leave it at the door. Walk away when needed, okay? You are speaking up and you are standing in your position of authority now, okay? And this is in all things, whatever that is for you. Oh, I love it. Be brave, my little babies. Okay, now here we have intimacy. Look at this card. Look how beautiful, right? She's just laying there in Earth's elements, right? The water, the sand, and allowing the whispers of everything that is embodying in her soul and releasing what needs to be released and taking in what nature and what God has to offer her. So for you guys, this is about like allowing your voice to be the speaker of your needs. Understand? Whatever desires or displeasures there are, your confidence is allowing you to speak on those. You're exploring your sexuality. You're doing things that give you pleasure, okay? This is more of your sensual side, and this is being alert to any past hurts, right? Forms of abuse or violation. It's letting all of those things go. Oh my God, this is very powerful, Pisces. Woohoo, look at this. Intuition. As you move through this confidence level, right? And reconnecting with your soul, this is about you gaining intuition for yourself. This is trusting in yourself and the universe and the path that you're on. So this is a place of knowing. And this is not a place of fear. Fear does not have any placement in your steps ahead. Okay? Keep that in mind. And this is also about timing and practicality. All right? So that means like when your senses are heightened, you'll know, is it time to move or stand still? This is really important for you to pay attention to those things. I like this. Look at this self-expression. Let it out, girl. Okay, this is really important for you because when we express ourselves in our truest form, right? This is where sometimes we need to let out steam, and we do so. Not in the harm of somebody else. Okay, that's not what we're talking about here. This is about releasing any bottled up emotions. This is where you can speak without rage. You see this? She's screaming outward to nature. Again, this is something you can do. I know a lot of people, they'll scream into a pillow, right? There's something about you having to let it rise from within you and let it out through your throat. Let those expressions roll out of your mind and off your tongue. Really important. These are like finding new methods that are not harmful to others, but a way for you to express anything and to communicate clearly any kind of misunderstandings. This is how you are able to receive, okay? This is like understanding and feeling what is real and what is not real. Again, we talk about this, about our thoughts, right? Thoughts are just that. They don't become anything significant unless we use those thoughts to either empower us, right? Or to discourage us. So this is you finding those methods that work for you. What is going to keep you lifted so that you can comprehend all of the different steps that you need to take and to acquire the good things that are in your life and remove any kind of toxicity. Boundaries. This is how you're going to do it. Oh, thank you so much, Spirit. Oh, thank you, Kiwi. She's been dying to come into the reading today. So as we're looking at our boundaries, right? What do we know about them right now? This is like, are we closing all the doors and windows and locking ourselves inside? Absolutely not. We're getting out there. We're facing our our fears, right? And we're feeling our way through what we need to, it's the word that's on my tongue, angels. What we need to do to express any discomfort, right? And using your words, choosing them wisely to those that you interact with that bring you any kind of discouragement or discomfort. And then also, yes, there is a time for solitude, right? Staying in your own lane, being in your own bubble, right? Making your reality something that you can feel on a daily basis and that you just have a knowingness of what this belief is so that you can continue with the confidence level that is being given to you by God, right? Because you know we are all human right now. I mean, we're in the flesh. But our soul is reconnecting us with our spiritual side. And so just as God has created us all with this free will, right? He understands the mistakes that we make and the sins that we carry. But he is a God of love and forgiveness. And so he is very much aware of our thoughts and our actions. But he forgives us when we repent. And he is your best friend. Right? So this is like whenever you need to release something, That doesn't mean you have to go knock on somebody's door and tell them, how they made you feel and this, that, and the other, right? Because this is your emotions, your reality. So when you speak with God as your best friend, right? He's great because he can keep a secret. No harm, no foul. Because when you confide in him and believe in his love, for somebody out there, I just got this. He wants you to know that he comforts you in moments of despair, and that he is asking you to reach out to him once again, because he gives and gives, and he gives without asking, right, for anything in return. And he helps you because he's going to divulge certain secrets and certain concepts that are required for you on your journey, okay? And he's going to encourage you and uplift your spirit. Oh my God, thank you so much. I love when he comes into the reading as well. Okay, let's continue because I want to get into the Akashic records. Here we go. Balance. Oh, yes, yin, yang, right? Okay, you know that there's gray area in your life. You know that things sometimes are black and white. The black and white is when you just know this is a bad thing and this is a good thing. And the gray area is when the waters become murky and muddled with emotions that we didn't manufacture them. Our brain manufactures them. But our emotions are tied to something that needs to be released. And so when we're looking at the balance card, we're looking at the spectrum to integrate any opposing ideas or opposing forces, okay? So in other words, nothing is too extreme. Nothing lasts forever. Whatever is coming to you, you get to decide. How do you want to navigate through it, right? And this is about like the masculine and the feminine energies. When do you need to be the lion? And when do you need to be the deer? Does that make sense? Echo. Oh my God. Why is echo and echo coming in? I feel like that's going to show up in the reading. Okay, but this is about illusions, right? And this is about our ego. So when we're looking at the ego, what are we referring to? But this is the part of seeing everything in the I perspective, right? I this, I that. I am good, I am bad. I am worthy, I am worthless, right? And so these are all illusions of what is happening in your world right now. And this is why the balance card is coming in, because we're looking at personal coping mechanisms, right? What used to work doesn't work anymore, and you're wondering why. And it's because you've already passed a certain point. And so now, like, the lesson becomes stronger. And that is so that it can build wisdom within you. And through that knowledge that you receive, right, then you get to take another step. So as the illusion card comes up, this should be about who you truly are, what your heart really encompasses in this world at this time, and how you can use your heart to manufacture the things in your world, be it pentacles, right? Your material world, be it relationships, all of those things. But noticing that sometimes you have to let the tears flow, okay? In order for you to receive the loving message. I'm hoping this makes sense to you guys, because when these words come out, it's like I'm seeing it, and then I'm also seeing some confusion here. So for some of you, that's the time that it's like, okay, I need to sit for a minute. I need to meditate on something. Lastly, on this set, this is about death and rebirth. Oh my God. So this is why you're having these thoughts. It's because you're being reborn. Okay, the death and the rebirth, this is 5. This is all about our change. Okay, so this is like, how can I say this? The change is imminent because the season has come for such. Okay, so this is like, it's not always dramatic. Remember that. This is not a tower. This death and rebirth is an understanding. It is a way for you to move forward. This is like, the alchemist. That's the best way I can say it. Turning lead into gold. Okay? That's the rebirth. Seeing something more. This phoenix that rises. This is the phoenix within you. Okay? And it's important that you see this card because Spirit wants you to know. Allow this to take place. Do not try to stop the process. Okay? All right, let's go ahead into the Akashic Records and see what else Spirit has for us today. Thank you so much, Kiwi, for joining us. All right, angels, ancestors, and higher beings, what messages do you have for Pisces that complement this reading and support Pisces on their journey? Oh, we just talked about seasons. Do you see this? And what is this? It's the 5 of forces. The 5, death and rebirth. The 5 of forces, summer and winter. Okay? And so since summer came up, this is letting me know that everything that you went through in winter, okay, depending on where you live, some of you are still in winter season, right? But everything that you've been going through is bringing you the sun and the prosperity in summer. So the 5 of forces is about taking action towards your goals, right? That means take action now so that you can reap the rewards this summer. Okay, this is about the summertime giving you lots of fun and increasing your perspective on certain matters. This is also about going inward and always meditating, always journaling, and sometimes just retreating. And whatever that retreat means for you, just relaxing, just sitting by the waterside, right? Taking a nice walk, whatever. Thank you so much. All right, here we go. The 2 of forces, the willow. This is where your strength lies. Do you see the water here? Okay, so the 2 of forces is generating more flexibility. That's so great. Yes. And this is why they ask you to be flexible now, right? Because this is about you standing up to anything. You see the sun behind the willow? This is about any kind of force, any adversary. God is with you. Your angels are supporting and guiding you. Okay, so walk firmly in your belief and do not be discouraged. Avoid any corrosive thoughts from taking root. Okay, because the only thing that's taking root now is the way that you feel about your blessings that are coming your way, right? Fix your gaze on those blessings. Oh my God, this is awesome. The King of Keys. Nice. Okay. So the King of Keys is goal-oriented. And do you see here the stillness of the horse? This is him awaiting. Do you see the red cape draped over the horse? The red signifies love. This is heartfelt. This means that your journey and your goals, you're setting on something that is fulfilling to you from the heart, from your authentic self. And the King of Keys is the entrepreneurial master, right? This is something that you are really good at that is going to provide either a major promotion, right? Something that is going to influence your career. This could be any industry and artistry. It could be either or. Again, there's many viewers, so take this as it resonates towards your own personal pathway. Okay? We're going to pull just a couple more. Definitely seasonal. Do you see this? Lots of blue going on here. The Four of Forces, okay? This is where spring and autumn, this is like what you do now in the spring, you will harvest and reap rewards again in the autumn. This is a whole year's worth of journeying that you're going to be doing, okay? And the Four of Forces is about, I'm laughing at myself because I was going to say faucet. This is about planting seeds. And I guess the faucet's coming in because they want you, they're saying water those seeds. Okay, thanks so much, Spirit. So this is about you preparing and using your effort on a daily basis, right? Putting in the groundwork, and so that you can gather the abundance and harvest what you planned for. Oh my God, you guys are going to be so in awe of what is to come. And I know you're saying, I don't see it. And some of you do see it, and great, right? But for those of you who don't, this is affirmation. This is confirmation. It is happening. So pay close attention to your steps. The Hilarion. Nice. Okay. So the Hilarion. Okay. I want you to see the confirmation and the synchronicity here, because you received the 5, the death and the rebirth, right? You received the 5 of forces. This is the force within yourself to keep moving. And here we have the 5, 5, 5, 5. So many of you may be seeing that on a clock, right? A license plate. When you're at the cash register and your items come up to 555, this is for you, okay? Because the Hilarion is the master researcher. So this may be, you have to do some more research for what you're working on, right? Whether this is in science, but I feel it's in truth. It's aligned with your truth, your true self, your authenticity. So this is like the Hilarion who is bringing you the spiritual links to guide you further and bring that logic mind in balance with concrete knowledge. This is a force not to be reckoned with for you. There is nothing in your way. I love it. The windows are showing me that you can see outward now. And that's great, right? The veil is being lifted on what the necessary steps are to keep going. Lastly, oh yeah, baby, this is the One of Keys. I love this because this is not just like the One of Keys represents our value and our wealth, our success, our authenticity, whatever we do in our career for achieving, right? The possibilities are endless, and the power is the security here. So the architect is designing your own life. And I'm not sure if you can see this closely, right? So here you are dictating to others your vision. And you see this person on the side, right? So there are many people up here already building. They are waiting your instruction. They are awaiting your guidance because you already have the blueprints. Oh my God, blue. The blueprints, okay, are laid out for you. And like any blueprint, sometimes we make adjustments along the way. Know that, because flexibility will be required. And that is the message for today, flexibility, okay? Now, let's finish off with an animal oracle, and then, we're gonna finish off, actually complete the reading with Archangel Michael's advice. All right, I love my animals. Thank you so much, angels, for this reading. The Kingfisher, yes, be patient and focused, okay? And that is the key to flexibility, right? When we try to force something, resistance and other things in the environment teach us, no, that's not the way. And the reason why is because we need to continue our journey with our patience and remain focused at the same time. Right? So that means with flexibility, you understand, you're entrusting the Legion of Angels to work on your side, on your behalf, and that you stay focused on the task at hand, okay? And that when things don't go according to your timeline, that doesn't mean it's not going to take place. It just means that other things in the universe are being orchestrated to work out on your behalf, your benefit. Does that make sense to you guys? Okay, so this really, the Kingfisher is about teaching us positive intentions. In other words, always continue your journaling and reminding yourself of the affirmations that you began your day with, right? And in addition to that, you maintain a clear and positive thought pattern, okay? This is going to ensure your readiness. It ensures your readiness for future opportunities. I love it. Okay. Now, let's finish off with Archangel Michael. Thank you so much for always supporting us, cutting the cords, using your sword to dismay any negative activity around us. Okay, it can't be any more clearer than that, people. And thank you so much, Kiwi, for joining this reading as she comes in always with the message, right? So this is about you embracing your life purpose. Really cool. I love it because they want me to say cool beans. Why cool beans? I don't know. Okay. So they are telling you, okay, with Archangel Michael at your side, he is guiding you toward your divine life purpose. And wherever and whatever makes your heart joyful, right? You will be placed in that position through your belief, and that you will choose something that is meant for your doing, right? Choose something that is meant for your doing, because that is going to give you the freedom from the past. All right, Pisces, I hope you enjoyed this reading. Again, if I didn't mention it, I think I did. The newsletter is uploaded, and feel free to leave your comments or add, or if you want something to be shared on next month's newsletter, I welcome it. Thank you so much.